Hey, what's up? Sam here. Today, let's take a quick look at the Warner Magic V, Warner's first foldable phone. I will cover unboxing, design, specs, and just control walkthrough, a simple comparison between the OPPO Find N and the Galaxy Z Fold 3, sound testing, and of course, my first impression. In the box, you will find the Warner Magic V. What I got is the burnt orange. Feels kind of like leather. There are the two colors, silver and black. Under that, there are some accessories, which include two cables, a car charger, a 66 watts fast charging adapter, and a phone case. In case you want to know how this phone case works, here you go. It literally reminds me of my wife's G-string underwear, with a minimal material to cover the most important part, isn't it? Now about the design. On top, we have the infrared blaster, a noise cancelling mic, a speaker, and the SIM card slot. It's dual card, dual standby, and doesn't support SD card expansion. We can see there is core of rubber around the SIM tray, though the official info doesn't specify any IP certification, but should be able to withstand normal water splash. Moving on, we have the volume rocker and a fingerprint scanner on the right side. As for the bottom, we have the Type-C port, another speaker, and the noise cancelling mic. And then it's the hinge part, well polished and smooth. As owner CEO George Zhao says, it should survive being folded and unfolded 200,000 times. If I fold and unfold 100k times a day, I could break it in 2 days. And then it's the camera module. We'll get to that in a second. The Magic V's external screen measures at 6.45 inches and comes with a 21:9 aspect ratio. The resolution is 2560 by 1080p. And you know what? The screen refresh rate is 120Hz. I admire that because for me, most of the time I'm using the outer screen to faster reply messages or view news on Twitter. The selfie camera on the outer display is 42 megapixels, which is the same as the one on the inner display. Speaking of the inner screen, it's a gigantic 7.9 inches from corner to corner. It has a resolution of 2272 by 1984 with a refresh rate of 90Hz and an aspect ratio of 10:9. For other specs, internally, the Magic V is running Qualcomm's latest chipset, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, which is paired with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs or 512 gigs of storage. It's got a 4750 mAh battery that can be charged at up to 66 watts, which gives you a 50% charge in 15 minutes. It's 5G compatible and is running Warner's Magic UI 6.0 software on top of Android 12. Which supports the display of multiple app windows at the same time. Speaking of that, I really want to go through the gesture controls for you, which I think is really interesting and innovative and seems very different from my daily drive OPPO Find N phone. Unlike most of the foldables on the market, you swipe on the screen to split the screen. For the Magic V, you first simply tap the horizontal line in the middle as the video shows to get out the two most used screen split icons. One is split in half, and the other is float a window. And the product manager told me that it can float 4 windows at the most. Of course, you can adjust the size and drag to wherever you want. Another one I found really interesting is like for the two most used apps, the system will predict that you are likely to use these two apps together and shows you the icon on the right screen so you can just click. That's one of the amazing parts that comes with the Magic UI 6.0, which the AI self-learning. That's really magic, isn't it? Another great feature is you can drag the text or picture to another screen freely like the video shows, or open two apps at the same time to compare the price, etc. In terms of cameras, Warner has included a trio of 50 megapixel sensors on the rear of the foldable, which include a main sensor, an ultra-wide camera, and a spectrum-enhanced sensor, which captures those colors of naked eye cannot see and gives more details for night photos. I've seen this on Huawei P50 Pocket, though I'm not sure if it's really good. I compared it with OPPO Find N. Here the photo comparison, as time was really tight and both phones are prototypes, so I'm just showing you the general idea of the two. I will do a detailed one later when I get the official units, so please subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the bell notification that you'll be rich in 2022. Alright, here next would be a simple comparison of the OPPO Find N and the Galaxy Z Fold 3. The first thing you might want to know is the case. How are they? Where I viewed from different angles in different backgrounds, I think the worst is the Z Fold 3. It's just obvious right in front of your eyes. If you have to choose the better one between the rest of the two, I think OPPO wins. But both did a fairly good job. Not visible if you don't pay close attention to. As for thickness, I think the three are almost the same, but the Magic V maybe feel thinner because it's the widest and the longest. In this way, the Magic V has a much better viewing experience than the Fold 3, whether the out display or inside, as you can see from the video. One thing I have to point out is for the Magic V, it seems cannot stay in a fixed position, so it won't have that cool trapper mode like the OPPO Find N. But you know what? The product manager gave me another unit and it's magically staying in any position we want. And asked why, and they said they're still developing this feature and once it's mature, then they will push officially. It's just great to hear that. Now the sound testing.
你好，请问是徐总？女孩在一家餐馆。2020年。
规矩就是规矩。With my limited time with the ON Magic V, I would say it's just great to see another manufacturer joining the foldable game. And to my surprise, each generation seems to get better and better. What I like about the Magic V is its large internal folding display and also the uncompromised specs, while at the same time remaining at a reasonable price. At least it's much better than the Galaxy Z Fold 3. Alright, that's the video. I will do follow-ups if you want to know more. Please subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching. I'm Sammy. I will see you in the next one.
Okay.
Harriet, can you say hello? See me. Hello. Hey Nick, can you say hello?
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Sammy.
Thank you.